What's up, YouTube?
This is what I hate about all 32 NHL teams. All of them. I'm just going in alphabetical order, so it's not like the first is the worst, or you know what I mean. Starting off with Anaheim. I'd have to pick 2007 when they crushed the Canucks playoff hopes. Not their playoff hopes, they're already in the playoffs. They beat them in the second round, and it made me angry at the time. I'm over it now. I'm totally over it. I'm 100% over it. Scott Niedermayer scored some brutal goal on Luongo, and Luongo was the whole reason they were there. It was just crushing. Arizona. I guess it would be just the waste of a franchise there. There's so many other places that an NHL team could do good. Like bring one to Quebec. Or even see how one does in the Maritimes. They've been talking about adding one to Texas too. Another one in Texas. And fuck, that might even do better. Just get it out of Arizona. Boston. Do I even need to say anything? 2011. Brad Marchand. Lucic. Yeah. I thought about saying Jack Edwards, but if I was a Bruins fan, I would love Jack Edwards. When you want a homer to be calling all your games? Buffalo. I mean, I feel bad shitting on Buffalo. They've had it hard enough for so long. I'll say what you got back from the Jack Eichel trade. Fuck, he's an all-star and you get not much back. Alex Tuch's a good player. He'll be a good player for years to come, but it's not good as Jack Eichel. Unless Noah Ostlund. Is that how you pronounce his name? Ostlund? Unless he becomes a star, maybe it's worth it, but Carolina. I actually like Carolina, so this is going to be hard. I'm going to say not going to the Hartford Whaler jerseys full time, because those things are fucking beautiful. Columbus. I'll say wasting the entire Rick Nash era and not building a good team around him. You could have had something special there. Calgary. What to choose? I could say the 2015 playoffs when they beat Vancouver, but who really cares about that? Vancouver had no business being there anyways. They shouldn't have gone there anyways. I'd say that line brawl they had when Torts was their coach, but that was just good hockey. I'm going to say Harvey the Hound's tongue. It's not Harvey the Hound itself, but how long that fucking tongue is. It does not need to be that long. Chicago. I could say all those times they beat Vancouver in the playoffs, but without all those times, you wouldn't have gotten the whole fucking Burroughs is the Dragon Slayer moment. I'm going to say because one time I went to a Canucks game and Chicago beat them. It was 7-1. And it was one of the years they won the cup too. So I'm going to say that is what pissed me off the most. You made me go to Vancouver, waste all this money just to watch that shit. Colorado. I'll say you kept Joe Sakic from coming home. What a shame. Dallas. I hate Dallas's thirds. They look like something you created in a video game. Go to your Winter Classics jerseys for your thirds. Those are beautiful. Detroit. I hate how good your scouts were. Finding Zetterberg and Datsuk in late rounds like that. What the fuck? Edmonton. How about getting 53 fucking first overall picks in a row? Nashville. Probably when they used silver on their jerseys. Ew. Florida. I hate how for so long no one went to games, but now that your team's good, I assume it's getting better. But go to games. LA. I hate how good they were in the early 2010s. They kind of had mediocre regular seasons, but once they got in, they would just fucking take over the playoffs. They also kind of ended the Vancouver's dream team, I guess you would say. They lost in the second round, and they had to rebuild. Everyone wanted out. Yeah, thanks. Minnesota. Being in Tweenersville for so long. Do you want to rebuild or do you want a cup? Make up your mind. Montreal. How many Habs fans show up to Canucks games and completely drown out the Canucks crowd because the Canucks crowds are too quiet? We can't handle you guys. Stop it, please. New Jersey. You stole both Hughes brothers. They could have been here and they could have been playing with us. Now in the back of Quinn's mind, he's probably like, I want to go to New Jersey. New York. Islanders. Mike Milbury. Rangers. 1994, Mark Messier. Yeah. Ottawa. I guess 2017 when you had all that drama and then you had to trade everyone. Kind of embarrassing. Philadelphia. I guess I could say the fans. Kind of dickheads sometimes. It reminds me of when Bill Burr got on stage and if you YouTube this because it's funny as fuck, he went on stage after this crowd in Philadelphia was heckling, I think it was Dom Herrera, a really good comedian, and he just fucking roasts the entire crowd and just says Eagles suck, Flyers suck, and they're never gonna fucking win. And I think at the end he got a standing ovation. Pittsburgh. For Pittsburgh, I'll say getting Lemieux and Crosby. 2 generational talents. San Jose. When the Sharks stripped Thornton and Marlowe of their captaincies. That's just fucking rude. Seattle. It's hard to pick something because they're so new. I hear everything in their arena is very expensive. And even like parking at the arena is ridiculous. So I guess it's the way they're handling all that stuff. They're not really growing. You want more fans to be interested in that franchise. You can't be putting up walls like that. St. Louis. I was going to say Gloria, but that song is an actual banger. I guess what you got back for Chris Pronger back after the lockout and that whole debacle. Tampa. Saying your team's nickname on your jersey. Like just bolts across it's stupid. Don't do that. The Leafs. I guess just the general coverage they get in Canada and how it takes priority over every other Canadian team. Vancouver. Where do you start? Thought long and hard about this one. Probably just the whole Benning era. Call it recency bias. But just completely fucking up the rebuild. Pushing Trevor Linden out when he was right all along and wanted to do the rebuild correctly. And now we're paying for that. And we will continue to pay for that for years to come. Like, we literally could be I keep saying we. Like, I'm not a member of the Vancouver Canucks. What the fuck is wrong with me? They could have been a contender right now. They could have been as good as Tampa, maybe. Vegas. I hate how good they were the first season. That kind of made them have kind of like this snobby little persona. That, oh, I'm so good. And it immediately turned them into like the bad guys of the NHL. And also the fact that every star wants to go there because it's Vegas and Vegas is fucking dope. The Jets. Probably how your team moved to Phoenix. That just should have never happened. Washington. Probably how long it took you guys to win a cup with Ovechkin. Like, holy. Okay, that's it. That was a very long video. I thought about making it 2 parts, but I don't know, fuck it. It's just my opinion. Please calm down. Don't take any of this seriously. Again, just calm down. I think I'm going to do one about everything I like about all 32 teams too. Okay, bye!